Good morning, beautiful family. It is Wednesday, August the 14th. We've made it halfway through the week. All right, let's get started with advice from Spirit today. It looks like we're going to be talking about finding our voice. But let's start with the Rose Oracle today. The Mystic Rose, compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, grace. Okay. And once again, to anybody new here, if these do not resonate with you, that's fine. You can move on to the next card or the next day or a different reading. It's okay. I don't always agree with the pagan things in this. I believe there's one true divine creator. And if I talk about pagan gods or goddesses, it's a little g, okay? All right, the rose was a symbol of the goddess of old, so it's no wonder that when Christianity absorbed large parts of the indigenous Celtic traditions in Europe, the mother goddess, Mother Mary, became associated with the rose. Perhaps the reason Mary is so beloved is because she was the only mother goddess who could be worshipped safely, and as such carries with her the devotion and yearning of all those who long to worship the goddess in the feminine form. Mary's connection with the rose is seen in some of her titles, including Rosa Mystica, which is the mystic rose, and the rose without thorns. Like those of the pagan goddesses before her, the processions that honored Mary involved walking on rose petals. The church altered the stories of goddesses past, including those that featured roses, such as Aphrodite, turning the white rose red with her blood, putting Mary in the goddess place. Churches were erected all over Europe and beyond, in many cases on the site of Celtic temples and places of goddess worship. Many had beautiful rose windows in the west, the direction of the feminine, in dedication to Mary, Mother of the Rose. This is a card of compassion, devotion, and grace. It encourages us to soften towards humanity and to endeavor to see the world, and even those who have hurt us, with understanding, an open heart, and deep humility. To see that we all carry hurt and are wounded. We have all experienced severing. Mother Mary is inviting you to open your heart to humanity when you most want to close. Well, seeing as how many of us are looking forward to being able to help humanity a little more, that helps. We have to have humility and understanding. And we as empaths have the ability to do that. Some days are easier than others, but that's okay. Have a little mercy and grace and humility towards yourself. All right. Earth Warrior today, we have number 30. Pantera, the precious and rare. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what this says. Our faith and optimism are not meant to make us complacent, but rather to encourage us to believe that our action in the world will have a positive and real effect. There are situations where your voice, your courage, and your fearless determination are needed. You will make a difference. Cast helplessness or despair aside and find the fighter within. Fight for that which needs defending with all your heart, and do not yield. Sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit for how powerful our voice can be, how strong we are. We are warriors, male or female. So be a leader, use your voice, and let's help humanity. All right, Gateway Oracle today. Revealing radiance. My light illuminates the world. Remember, you're very precious like a pearl, okay? There's only one of you. Reveal your light, reveal your voice. There is a luminosity within you that's expanding. It illuminates others and brings light to the darkness. Your radiance also acts as a sacred beacon that calls the bounty and support of the universe to you. Are you shining your light today? Are you being the precious pearl that you are? Or do you even know that you are one? Because you are. All right, we have Soul's Journey today, and it's about trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Do you trust your intuition and your voice? Not always. Not always. Let's be honest. We don't always trust it. We have doubt. We have a lot of self-doubt. It's bad enough that we have doubt, the way the world is today. We have doubt in our leaders. We have doubt sometimes in humanity. But we have to trust God and trust yourself. What is your voice telling you? The earth can be a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters, your intuition. You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. You will be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy. Those wonderful gut feelings, right? But it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise it like a muscle, and when you determine that it's always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything that you do. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. I think we can all say that there have been events and situations in our lives when your gut said, that doesn't feel right. Go with it, trust it, because there's a reason your soul was telling you that. All right, healing waters today. Sirens, use your voice, expansion, freedom. Now, if you haven't heard the old stories of the sirens, they weren't good. They manipulated by using their voice to entrap. So let's not be a siren of those old stories and parables. Let's be a siren and sound it loudly. That means your voice. All right, don't be afraid of it. All right, this card's an invitation to your own gifts, to share your voice and to surrender into the most expanded version of who you are, to give yourself to the music that plays within, to share your song without wavering, to be free and to dance unrestrained. In life, there is the opportunity to become more and more alive and free with each passing day. However, most of us feel more and more trapped by the life that we've so consciously created. What do you need to do to embrace life fully? How can you step into your most expansive self? Often, while we're growing up, we experience hurt, losses, and endings that we fail to address. Those memories stagnate within us, and it becomes harder to dance and sing. However, every moment of your life is an opportunity to change, to thrive, and grow. Every moment is an opportunity to express yourself and to find your natural, unique way to dance and sing. So how can you share your voice today? Are you empowering your voice, your inner voice? When was the last time you were singing and dancing? All right. Messages of life today. Searching within. What I see outside myself is simply a mirror of my inner self. Today, I empower myself by looking past outer conditions and searching within for the source of a difficulty in my life. My inner wisdom will always help me face life's challenges. Yeah, we need to trust that inner wisdom. It provides my best answers and my greatest healing. As I study myself, I am transformed. It's all that self-work that we have to go internally, look within. All right, that's where that voice is. That's where that discernment is. All right. Remember, consider your soul the little pearl there. All right, it's very unique. It has a very loud voice. Let it out. All right. So your Wild Child Oracle today for your poem is number 13, which means love. This is Echo. Cute little bunny rabbit. as long as he's not eating my blueberries. Okay. The night air is crisp. One voice ripples off across the plain, like a drop of water into the ocean, and from that single pale whisper come blooming, made distorted howls, indistinct echoes which can only repeat. Its true meaning is lost amidst the field of dancing wind. Now, you can look at an echo as a good thing or a bad thing. If your voice is powerful and strong, it will echo throughout the world. Or, if no one's around to hear it, it's just echo and lost into the universe. All right? How are you using your voice today? Self-reflection question today. Speaking of reflection, our spirit animal today is the giraffe. Reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You're advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. All right. So we're going to do our pros and cons. So if you're facing a situation today and you're not quite sure, do your pros and cons. What's good about it? What's bad about it? And then once you know the answer, trust your intuition. Okay? Trust your own voice. Your extra card today from Tarot. Talk about a powerful card that has a voice. It's the Emperor. It's a beautiful card. This is power and authority and leadership. All right. The Emperor it's a very masculine card. It's number 4 in the major arcana of Tarot. But masculine or not, it's about power and control and knowing what you want, what you need, what you desire, and then taking action to get it. All right? Are you seated in a position of authority? Do you trust your authority? Because you have it. All right? So whatever you do today, know that you have a voice in it. You have power. And maybe you need to consider taking more of a leadership role. Not everybody is meant to be a leader. Some are followers, and that's okay. But even followers have followers. All right? Find your voice. Use it for good, positive, divine, humanitarian work. Smile at somebody, dance, sing, trust your gut, and have a beautiful day. All right? I will see you later today on the round table, where we're going to combine studying CERN and spiritual battles and warfare. Okay? Armor up. Full armor of God. I will see you there. Have a very blessed day.